I realized that one of the easiest solutions to provide to a homeless veteran is food. Everyone needs to eat. And it goes without saying, healthy food is paramount to healthy body and mind.
This is a time of being thankful, season of being thankful, or being, remembering to be thankful. And to look at my counters and my closet and see that I have food and I have a choice of food. Well, that might sound strange, but that to me, I'm very grateful for having just, more than enough to eat. And, I think that's in part what also helps motivate me with trying to help my fellow veterans is that I have more than enough to share, more than enough to eat. So, but I'd say that's a big difference. As a youngster, weren't really necessarily sure what the day was going to be like.
So again, I can relate to what that feeling is like, of not knowing when your next meal is, how, if you're going to eat again, or when you're going to eat, what it's going to be. And I remember those days as a child. And, I don't want anyone else to feel that. Food is the easiest thing that we can do to help somebody. And I just don't want anyone to feel like I did when I was a boy, not knowing what's going to be, if there's going to be anything for dinner. On top of being a combat veteran, all of us brothers in arms, that bond you don't take it lightly. It's not easily broken. I mean, it goes without saying, leave no soldier behind. As I've mentioned before, my job in the service as a chief petty officer is to take care of those in my command. That again is not something you just turn off at the end of the day. It's part of who I am.
I saw this homeless man living down the street from where I lived. He was camped out at an old warehouse. And one wet, cold night in November, I remember stopping by. I just felt compelled to see if this guy needed anything. And so I went around and parked and walked up and I asked, hey, are you warm enough? I mean, again, it's a cold, wet night in November. And he said, are you warm enough? And he said, no, I'm good. I've got my plastic and tent and all that. And so then I asked, are you hungry? He says, yeah, I could eat. And then he noticed my hat. And he said, well, hey, I'm a veteran. I served in Vietnam. And talking with him, I was able to verify that he was a Vietnam Army veteran. His name was Tony. And it really bothered me. Even though I'm a retired Navy chief and my job in the service was to take care of those folks in my command, I'm also a combat veteran, and I can tell you there's no stronger bond than a combat veteran, as thick as blood. And so to have one of my fellow brothers in arms sleeping on a cold, wet ground hungry bothered me. I had to do something. So I started Veterans Produce in 2017. We became a 501c3 in 2018, but it was to provide immediate source to food. We call them community gardens because they're small enough that we can put them in any community to reach the need.
Having an interest in aquaponics led me down this path to focus on produce. We do feed veterans, but we also teach them how to grow their own food. Then we teach them how to operate the greenhouse. We teach them how to build a greenhouse. we give them enough skill and capability that they can duplicate this model in other communities. So train the trainer. But our immediate needs are to service those around our hub operations here, now in Keller, and we started in Lewisville, and then to branch out from there.
Yeah, I've been volunteering for Veterans Produce for over a year, so I've really been able to get into all aspects of it. Having an organization like this where we have veterans working beside each other every day gives us a chance to be able to help each other and get on that level and build relationships. Some people, when they get out of the military, keep that aura of that rank, but he's a down-to-earth, everyday person, and he will show you, all you have to do is ask, and he'll show you how to do anything, and that way everything's done right.
Ultimately, we want to reach the entire nation. We want to eradicate hunger due to homelessness or food insecurity with our veterans nationwide. That's the end game.
My name is Todd Lambick. I was in the Marine Corps from 1983 until 1988, and I was in the Army National Guard from 1988 until...
Well, my name is Rich Amato, and I was in the Air Force from 1968 to 1977. I served as a...
Well, my name's David Torres. I was in the U.S. Army 1973 to 1976. I was fortunate enough to be in U.S. Army.
An interesting fact, I was waiting to get on the airplane to fly to basic training on 9/11. And I met my husband at Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio.
And I was a supply corps commander, retired after 22 years. Joined the Navy because it said, if I have to go to Vietnam, I'm going to be on a ship off the shore. And the first set of orders out of school was in country Vietnam. And